School, playing with friends, and are continuously learning new things. But that's difficult for 10-year-old Morgan Franklin from Muskegon. She has a rare disease doctors know little about. It's called linear morphia. Lesions grow on the skin, causing scarring and thickening of the skin. If doctors can't find a way to control it, the disease could leave her crippled. So far, none of the treatments have worked, and medical expenses are piling up. Soon after her diagnosis, Morgan diagnosed her own cure, a cure to help pay for her own medical expenses.
Like that? This one.
It's back to the beach for Morgan Franklin and her mother.
Look at those shells.
This trip isn't for sunbathing.
Oh, look at that. That would be neat in the rock tumbler.
Or swimming.
Oh, there's one right there. Can I get it?
Instead, it's a mission
There's one.
that will leave no stone unturned. Literally.
She goes out and collects her rock.
That gray one?
She's having so much fun doing it.
This 9-year-old has a reason for wanting rocks.
Morgan's incredible. She deals with this very, very well.
She's collecting to contribute toward a cure.
Yeah, look at that.
Her own cure.
She didn't have any health problems.
Until about 18 months ago.
She got a bruise on her backside, and it didn't go away.
None of what doctors prescribed worked.
She developed more spots.
Finally, Morgan's dermatologist was able to diagnose it.
It's called linear morphia.
A disease that causes scarring or thickening of the skin. If left untreated, it could result in significant disability and, in some cases, death. In early 2015, Morgan was referred to University of Michigan Health System in Ann Arbor.
Localized scleroderma or linear morphia affects between 1 and 3 in 100,000 children.
Morgan's case is severe. Several lesions cross her joints, which could prevent her bones from growing.
Most of our kids happily respond to our first line of treatment, which is IV steroids and methotrexate, but Morgan didn't respond to those.
A more aggressive approach was needed.
She goes to Ann Arbor once a month for 3 days.
Any changes with medication allergies?
No. She has infusions done each day.
Through a port that's been placed in her chest.
An hour and a half, okay?
Doctors hope to see some improvement by now.
We're kind of in the time will tell stage.
Remission is her only hope. When Morgan isn't away for her treatment,
I have 3 of these.
she's helping pay for it, combining that collection of rocks with some serious business savvy.
She says, and I was wondering if we could buy some paint so that I could paint some rocks. I said, I don't see a problem with it. She goes, and I'm going to sell them. You can put them up on your Facebook and we'll sell them. Then we'll use the money to pay for the things that I need.
Guess
It's
what?
supposed to be Michigan State.
Business is booming. Request after request after request have poured in.
Now, almost every night she paints rocks.
You have a special order for specific colors?
Blue, red, and light blue.
No problem. Morgan makes it happen.
She's got a bunch of rocks that she's made up.
I like the pearl color.
This bustling business needs a name.
We just call it Morgan's Creations.
So what does each one of Morgan's creations cost?
Whatever people want.
When the orders are filled,
If we have to deliver them.
and Morgan does it personally,
Here's your rocks.
Here you are, sweetheart.
Thank you.
straight from the heart, straight toward helping her parents pay for her own medical expenses.
She's just trying to make it easier and to help out a little bit, and I think that's amazing.
Morgan's 2 monthly trips will continue to Ann Arbor and to the beach, making sure Morgan's Creations stays in business. Over the past year, Morgan's linear morphia has progressed, causing her joints to continue to tighten. She visits a specialist in Pittsburgh. She has to do that every 4 months. Her trips to Ann Arbor have increased to twice a month. Doctors say it'll be at least 6 months until they're able to know if the new medications Morgan has been given are working. Morgan continues to paint and sell rocks, doing all she can to help pay for her own medical expenses, but now she's into painting murals. This is an example of her work on canvas. And if you're interested in buying some of Morgan's artwork, you're asked to send an email to mrsjwilliams0108@gmail.com.